I don't even know how to start this video, but I ovulated this month. So I come off of contraception in November. At the start of November, I believe it was the 5th of November, I got my coil out. And I had a funny old time with my period. So I literally bled for like 5 days after it come out. So that's not really, it's like a hormone withdrawal, probably more than a period. I then had a period literally 28 days later, start of December. And I then didn't have a period until the end of February. So they were just all over the shop. But then ever since then, it was every 28 days. I bought these ovulation tests. They just come in a little packet like that. I've just ripped the top off so you didn't have to hear that. Overview, they're called, simple. And it's in date and everything like that. They go out of date in 2022. So they were just cheapo ones from, can't even bloody show you that. Cheapo ones from Amazon. So yeah, you just dip your urine in where it says the max. Excuse my nails, they all broken. In where it says the max. And yeah, you wait the five minutes as it says on the instructions. 99% accurate apparently. But I never had a positive ovulation result with these. I generally just thought it was maybe me just being a bit dodgy because of obviously coming off contraception. But I also had to order my friend some of these, and she come off of contraception for like health reasons rather than like trying. Just gonna cross my nose. Yeah, so she come out of contraception probably about a year ago now, and she also did not get a positive reading with these. So I don't know if we just got a dodge batch. £5 for 30 tests though. I mean, that just teaches us, doesn't it, to be cheapskates. 22nd of April was my first day of my period, and I thought, do you know what? F it. I ain't using these cheapo ones anymore because they're not doing well for me. It was affecting me. So I decided to bite the bullet and ordered the clear blue trying for a baby advanced digital ovulation tests. It detects 2 hormones, which is the LH and the estrogen. I never know if I say that right. You get this little digital stick in it. You put one of the test sticks in there. I unfortunately don't have any because I've used them all and I don't want to get a used one out of the bin because that's gross. So yeah, but you just slot it on in there and dip it in your wee. The results will show, and then their state on the stick, which is really good because I forget to look at these things. So, and as well, if you miss the reading, you can just unclick it and click it back in, and then the result will reappear. Honestly, it blew my mind. But these actually do say that they show 4 of your most fertile days. So when you have the peak in estrogen first, or the rise in estrogen, should I say. So yeah, you'll then have the peak in the LH hormone, and then a couple of days after that normally is when you ovulate. I do not know enough about this. Literally all I do in my spare time is research ovulation because I just didn't know a thing about it. And majority of the people on YouTube sound like they are qualified gynecologists because I don't have a clue. But yeah, it's and then, oh yeah, I'll show you the results. So you could probably see that there. So when you don't have anything, you just get the blank smiley face. When you have a high rise in your estrogen, you get the flashing smiley face. And then when you're at a peak, which is the rise in your LH, you then just get like the solid smiley face, no flashing, no nothing. But just having a look at this little graph on here, it says that it identifies the foremost of your fertile days. So for me, I had the flashing smiley face, which is the rise in your estrogen levels at day 11 of my cycle. And then I had that all the way through until I had the peak, the non-flashing smiley face, which was at day 26 of my cycle. But the 2 months before, so, yeah, well, the 2 cycles before, should I say, not months, the 2 cycles that I had before, I had come on my period dead on day 28 or day 29 of my cycle. And obviously I was using the dodge ones, didn't get a positive ovulation result. So then I ovulated day 26 this month. So I'm just having a bit of a waiting game, to be honest, to see when it is that I'm due on my period. So to track my periods, well, cycles and my symptoms and feelings, everything like that, I do use trusty old Natural Cycles. See, I like it. I like being able to see the numbers every day. Yeah, I like that. I'm not a number type of person, but with this, apparently I am. It's still not regulated. Like, it's still not come up with like an algorithm with my cycles, because they are so irregular. It's probably impossible for them to do it because they don't know when I'm coming. So in May, it was the first time that it was able to detect my ovulation. So I've actually got the positive ovulation badge now. Woohoo! Check me out. And it says that I'm due on my period from the 1st of June. So I'm actually going camping next week. So that should be fun, considering how heavy my periods are because of my endometriosis. But yeah, I just thought I'd come in on here because when I hadn't ovulated, all I was doing was researching on YouTube, Google, everything, why I'm not ovulating. And it was saying like, oh, you can have a non-ovulation period still, where you do come on your period, where you can still come on your period, but you don't ovulate. It's called a non-ovulation period. But it wasn't ever given any reasons why. But I don't know, it just shocked me. When I got my coil fitted, I was told that I'll literally be able to get pregnant straight away. Like, there's no delay in it. Your body will just go back to normal. And I mean, 6 months in, I finally got a positive ovulation reading. Don't get me wrong, the dodgy ones could have maybe detected it, or should I say that the dodgy ones maybe aren't actually dodgy. I hadn't ovulated yet, but you can't say no to a clear blue. However, these ones were £30, £35 I think it was, for 20 tests. So not sure about buying that again now that I know I am actually ovulating, because this is where it is. You don't have like I don't know where to draw the line, because I don't want it to be like scheduled in. I just want the old, I don't know, I just want it to happen when it happens. I don't want to be like, Nick, I'm ovulated, get your ass home. Do you know what I mean? We got to have sex tomorrow now. Or the next day, blah, 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 blah. I don't want it to be regular or scheduled. Regimented, that's the word that I'm looking for, not regular, regimented. I don't want it to be regimented because I just want it to happen when it happens. I'm happy to just go with the flow. She says after spending £35 on ovulation tests. But yeah, I kind of just want to go with the flow now. I mean, my husband actually wants me to buy, well, us to buy another ovulation test from Clear Blue, because then we can actually see what happens for next month. But I generally don't think I want to. I mean, I don't know. I just don't really feel the need to do it because I just want to see how it goes. Like, I know I've ovulated late this month. So, yeah, we'll soon see. We'll soon see what how long this cycle is. So, I don't know. I might come on my period next week and think, do you know what? Actually, I'm going to do it another month because it's been 40 something days. Do you know what I mean? Like 40-day cycle. I might actually just do it this time. But I don't know, maybe I do want to kind of just try out the natural cycles now that it's been able to detect an ovulation for me. Just see how it is, because I really don't know. If anyone's got any advice out there, let me know, because part of me is like, I want to just see how it goes. I'm happy to go with the flow. But then another part of me is like, I want to know when I'm ovulating, which just literally contradicts what I've just been saying for the last minute and a half. So that's really good for me. But in my head, I do want it to not be regimented when it happens, But I also would like to know when I'm ovulating. Oh, God, this is really just like a head fuck, isn't it? Like, you don't really, it's like, right, I've been going to the gym and I've been lifting weights. So naturally I'm getting heavier. And my PT wants me to weigh myself every week, but because I can see that I'm getting heavier, I'm like, oh my God, what have I been doing the last week? I've just effed it all up. I like the way I've said effed, but I've also just said fuck. But yeah, I've just fucked it all up. For over the weekend, or, oh God, yeah, that makes sense, because I went out for that meal on Friday when I ended up eating healthier than what I would have done normally. Are you going to say hello to YouTubes again? You're the little famous one, you are. No one else comes and says hello, do they? Yeah. So, yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to get your head around. I mean, I'm not a qualified gynecologist, and to be honest, I don't think anyone else on YouTube is, apart from when they are legit doctors. But most of the people on YouTube, I swear they know what they're fucking on about. And I don't have a clue. I'm just here faking it until I make it. So basically, the whole reason why I've come on here is to say I finally had a positive ovulation result, which is good news. I mean, we're only going up from here, surely. This is only going to get better. And yeah, well, fingers crossed. This is good news. Stuff's working inside my uterus. Yeah, it's exciting. If you were in the position of me literally 3 months ago, just stick with it. Just keep on trying. Your time will come. Contraception is a horrible thing. It's a good thing, but it's also horrible because it takes your body so long to get used to it. I mean, I know someone that come off contraception 4 months ago and is now pregnant. So there's no one size fits all. It's literally, I think it depends on what contraception you're on, how long you've been on it, and just your body. Your body, everybody's body is different. And it's hard to appreciate that. But just don't put pressure on yourself. Don't get stressed out about it, because that will also not help. But hey, also, I actually got I can't believe I'm even buzzing about this. So my first video was just like an intro to the channel, and that got 2 views, and I'm pretty sure both of them were me accidentally. But my actual ovulation story, I've now got 15 views, and I definitely have not watched that yet. So I mean, now I am, to see if, I don't even know if I'll add this, but yeah, I had 15 views on it. So if you are here, please subscribe. It's just, I'm just documenting my own little journey, my hormonal trying for a baby off of contraception journey, and I'd love it if you could stay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now, guys, but come on here just to say I've ovulated. It's a good day to be alive. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whenever and wherever you're watching this. I hope you're having an amazing rest of your day, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.